Oh my god, I am shaking. I am literally typing this with shaking hands because I cannot believe what we just watched. Can we talk about this, please? Can we talk about this? Because I have been sitting here staring at my TV screen for the last 20 minutes trying to process the absolute wreckage that just happened on General Hospital, and I am unwell. I am officially unwell. If you haven't watched Tuesday's episode yet, stop reading right now. Go watch it. Then come back, because I am about to spoil everything, and I need you to be on my level of hysteria so we can get through this together. Okay. Are we good, everyone here? Great. Portia. Robinson. Girl. I have defended this woman. I have gone to bat for her in the comments section when everyone was dragging her for the Trina paternity secret. I said she was scared. She was protecting her daughter. Taggart was a good dad. I tried to see her side of things. I really did. But after tonight, after what just went down in that ER, I can't. I literally cannot. There is no defending this. Let's just set the scene, because the writers, I have to give it to them, they really decided to wake up and choose violence today. So we're in the ER. Panic mode. Portia is down. It's an obstetric emergency, which is already terrifying, because despite everything, nobody wants to see a pregnant woman or her baby in danger. The monitors are screaming, nurses are flying everywhere, and Curtis... Oh my god, Curtis! The look on Donald Turner's face, give him the Emmy. Just give it to him now. He's standing there looking like his entire world is crumbling, just praying that his wife and his son are gonna be okay. He's been building that nursery. He's been talking about second chances. He was all in, you guys. He put his heart back on the line after the Trina disaster and he trusted her. And then comes Dr. Terry Randolph. Can we take a brief detour to appreciate Terry? Because usually she's stuck in administrative hell or giving someone a pep talk. But tonight, she was the MVP. The Grim Reaper of Truth. Portia needs blood. It's a crisis. They're running the cross match. Standard procedure, right, wrong. Nothing is standard in Port Charles. Terry is looking at the labs and you see that shift in her eyes. Wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Face? She runs it again. She checks the markers, and then she drops the bomb. The fetus has a rare blood antigen. A specific antigen. One that doesn't come from Portia. And here's the kicker, it doesn't come from Curtis either. It's the Gannon antigen. I screamed. I literally yelled N-O at my television. My cat ran out of the room, because we all know what that means. We know who that belongs to. Isaiah. Freaking Gannon. The way the air just sucked out of the room, masterful. Terry didn't want to say it. You could see she didn't want to do this to Curtis. Not here, not now. But she's a doctor first. She had to. Medical necessity trumps secrets, finally. She looks at Portia, who's conscious enough to hear this, by the way, and she says it. The baby has the Gannon antigen. It's a genetic marker. It's undeniable. And just like that, the DNA test from months ago, the one that said Curtis was the father, trash. Garbage. Void. I have so many questions about that first test, by the way. Did Portia rig it? Did she pay someone off? Or was it just a classic GH Lab mix-up? Honestly, knowing Portia's track record, I'm leaning towards her rigging it. I'm sorry, but I am. Because look at her history. Let's rewind for a second. We have to talk about the history here, because that is why this hurts so much. Remember the Trina reveal? Remember how painful that was? Portia let Curtis go 20 years thinking he was just a family friend to Trina. She let Taggart raise her, which, okay, Taggart is amazing, we love Taggart, but she denied Curtis the right to know his own child. And when that truth finally came out, it nearly destroyed Curtis. It broke him. He barely forgave her. It took months. It took near-death experiences. It took so much work to rebuild that trust. And then they separate. She sleeps with Isaiah. Okay, fine, they were separated. I'm not judging the hookup. Isaiah is gorgeous, he's brilliant, he saved Lulu Spencer's life. I get it. But when she got pregnant, she had a choice. She could have been honest. She could have said, Curtis, I don't know whose it is. She could have done a real verified test with witnesses. But no, she presented him with a result that said, you're the dad. And she let him fall in love with that baby. She let him build the crib. She let him pick out names. She let him believe that this was their second chance to do it right, to have the firsts he missed with Trina. And it was all a lie. I am so angry for Curtis, I can barely type. When Terry said Gannon antigen and Curtis looked at Portia, I felt that in my soul. He didn't scream. He didn't throw anything. He just looked at her. And he whispered Portia, and then she crumbled. She had to... There was nowhere left to hide. The science was literally in her veins. She cried, I wanted it to be yours. I wanted us to be a family. Girl, stop. Wanting it to be his doesn't change biology. You cannot manifest DNA. That is not how this works. And poor Isaiah. He's been standing on the sidelines this whole time respecting their marriage, trying to do the honorable thing because the test said it wasn't his. But you know, he felt it. He had that connection, and now he's going to find out that not only is he a father, but his child was almost lost in a crisis while the mother lied about his existence. Isaiah seems like a good dude. He's a transplant surgeon. He's heroic, but nobody is a saint. He is going to come for custody. He is going to come for his rights. And Curtis is going to be left with nothing. Again, I don't see how they come back from this. I know. It's a soap. Couples survive everything. Sonny and Carly have broken up and gotten back together 500 times. But this is specific. This hits Curtis's one specific trigger, secrets. His marriage to Jordan died because of secrets. His relationship with Portia almost died because of the Trina secret. And now this. It's the repetition that kills me. It's the audacity of doing the exact same thing to the exact same man who you know values honesty above everything else. It's pathological at this point. Portia Robinson has a pathological need to control the narrative of her life, even if it means lying to the people she loves. She thinks she's protecting them. I wanted us to be a family. But she's actually just protecting herself from the messiness of the truth. And can we talk about the fallout? Because this isn't just about the three of them. Trina. Oh, my sweet Trina. She just got used to the idea of a new sibling. She just got used to her parents being back together. What is this going to do to her? She's already dealt with so much paternity trauma. Now she has to watch her dad get his heart ripped out again by her mom. Again, Trina's going to be Team Curtis on this one, folks. I'm calling it now. She is going to look at her mother and say, how could you? And Portia is not going to have an answer. And what about the hospital staff? This happened in the ER. In front of nurses. In front of residents. Portia is the co-chief of staff. How do you maintain authority when you've just been exposed as a liar in the middle of a trauma code Terry knows? The nurses know. The gossip mill at General Hospital is faster than the internet. By tomorrow morning, everyone from the cafeteria lady to the board of directors is going to know that Dr. Robinson tried to pass off Dr. Gannon's baby as her husband's. Her professional credibility is going to take a hit for sure. I have to mention the acting again because it really was superb. Brooke Kerr Portia played the devastation perfectly. You could see the exact moment the fight left her body. It wasn't just the physical pain of the medical emergency, it was the weight of the lie finally crushing her. And Donald Turner. Man. The transition from worried husband to man realizing his life is a lie was chilling. But mostly I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated because I wanted to root for them. I wanted the Ashford family to win. But the writers clearly have other plans. They want chaos. They want Isaiah in the mix. And honestly, maybe I'm here for it. Maybe Curtis should move on? Maybe he needs to go find someone who doesn't lie to him about biological children. Is Jordan available? I know she's moved on, but that chemistry never really died, did it? Just saying. And maybe Portia and Isaiah are the endgame here. They have the chemistry. They have the baby. They have the shared medical brilliance. But they're starting on a foundation of lies and chaos, which, well, actually, that's perfect for Port Charles. That's a solid soap foundation. I'm just dreading the next few episodes because the pain is going to be unbearable. Watching Curtis pack up that nursery, watching him take down the crib he built, I am not ready. I am emotionally fragile, okay? And what is Isaiah going to do? Is he going to be angry, or is he just going to be relieved? The baby is his. He's a wild card right now. We know he's a hero type, but heroes get possessive when it comes to their kids. If he tries to take full custody because Portia is unfit or a liar, oh, the courtroom drama. I can see Diane Miller walking in with her briefcase already. I need to know what you guys think. Am I being too hard on Portia? Was she just trying to hold her marriage together, or is she the villain of this story? Personally, I think she played herself. She gambled on a lie, and she lost. And now she's lying in a hospital bed, physically broken, with her marriage in ruins and her reputation shredded. It's a tragedy, really. A self-inflicted Greek tragedy. But hey, at least we finally got a medical mystery solved by actual medicine and not just a swapped envelope. Shout out to antigens. Science for the win. I'm going to go pour myself a glass of wine and stare at the wall for a while. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you Team Curtis, Team Portia, if you exist, Team Isaiah, or are you just Team Terry for finally dragging the truth out into the light? Until tomorrow, GH fans, pray for Curtis.